pretty sunset, and I thought that Miller and I could give you a quick walkabout because I do have some things in bloom. Ignore the mulch that's happening. You guys, I still have so much work to do, and things are starting to bloom, and I wish that they would slow down, but I thought I would share with you the things that are blooming. So I have a lot of color that I added for everybody who says that I have too many roses and no companion plants. So I've been trying to add a few things. This is supposed to be, oh gosh, it's a Paul Barden rose, and it's supposed to be Marianne. I'm not sure. This is Sui Mei Ren, and then back there is Moonlight Romantica. Totteringly by Gently has tried to put on some blooms here. Who's this? Fragrant Blush. And so much color in the Star Garden. I'm gonna sneak through here to get to the other side real quick. Ooh, this is Sonnenwelt. Look at Liv. I just want him to slow down because look, I mean, I'm still mulching, I'm not ready. But look at Liv. Now, everything here, they're from the Bloomable collection from Star Roses and Plants. And so they are disease resistant and they bloom well. So pretty. Oh my goodness. Just a ton of blooms. I have got to get on the mulch this weekend. I've begged my son to come help me. And, oh, Bolero. Look at Bolero. Bolero is really something, and it looks so pretty with the nepeta behind it. And then you can see my renovation. The house is moving along, and I'm hoping it'll be finished in August. And let's see, I've got these pretty trees. I haven't cut them yet. I want to trim them, but these are dappled willow. And I got the idea for dappled willow based on Yvonne, her tour. Hers were just so beautiful, and I love this pink color for the new growth on those, and so I'm going to trim those up. What else do we have in bloom? I can see the standards. They're trying to bloom. And I know most of you are probably saying, you are crazy right now, saying that you want your roses to slow down, but I'm just not ready. And I want it to look beautiful when I do my tours with you guys. And so I'm just feeling a little bit anxious right now. Okay, Bliss finished with the first flush, but she's got a lot of buds up there that I'll share with you. Okay, let me finish showing you over here on this other side. Look how pretty the house is going to be. They just added concrete stairs. There'll be 10-foot stairs there. And the third floor goes on this week, which is, an attic. And then it'll start coming together more for me to be able to share with you. So in here, I have a salvia. I can see back here the, what is this called? Baptisia. Starting to bloom. Oh, and I have another Baptisia over here. This is a different color. So I have several that are this blue color because of course I love blue. And then this one is yellow, and then I think it fades to a rose color. Okay, so like I said, please ignore the weeds, you guys. But I hope I'm making some of you feel better that are running as behind as I am right now. Okay, who is this little girl? Oh, Kaleidoscope. And then Apricot Candy. Okay. And then, of course, the eagle has landed. I've taken the cover off. And then I can see back here Rosarian Uterson starting to bloom. Got a lot of iris. And now when we're finished with this, I'm going to take you out front really quick and show you where I have finished mulching, and it looks so much better. But let's see. Oh, I know I've got two more here to share with you. It's Distant Drums and Coco Loco. They've started a bloom. That's Coco Loco. This is my new pot garden, my nursery to take care of the babies that need a little bit of extra attention. And now look at Distant Drums. Okay. Ignore the sawfly larvae damage. I haven't made it to that yet either. And there's my pretty little girl. Caitlin came for a visit. Let me take you out front next. I want to show you how it looks there. So look how pretty this is this season. This is, the lilac is just finished blooming, but I trained clematis up the statue, and I love it. I think it's so pretty. And so in here we've got Queen of Sweden and Olivia, but so far Pearly Gates is starting to bloom. And this is my absolute favorite iris. It smells like grapes. I love the light blue color on this one. So let's fast forward this and let me show you the front yard. Okay, back out here to the front. I need to trim I had some dieback here in the boxwoods. I need to take care of that. And then let's see, ooh, the lemony lace elderberry is flushing out and looks so pretty. I've got a clematis back here that I want to show you also. But I've got Jacob's ladder, and it looks so pretty around a tree. And let's see. I know I said I was going to show you the mulched areas, but we'll get to that in a second. This is where I stopped, so I need to start working on this. We added this path. Let me take a step back. I need to straighten up the arbors, but we added this path, and I kind of wanted it to feel like a secret garden a little bit. So I put my pavers here that used to be on the side of the sunroom, and then I added Mazis, I think is the name. And I got that from my friend Yvonne's garden. Well, the idea for it was so beautiful. And anyways, so I want to make like a sitting area back here, and then this beautiful clematis is blooming on a tree. All right, now let's head back for a final walkthrough before it gets too dark, and I'll show you what is currently blooming out front. So look how mulch is just magic. Doesn't it make everything just so much prettier than the other gardens? So we've got some climbers out here. Now this is a garden I'm going to share with you in the future. This is a memorial garden that I'm working on, and I have, you know, roses just surrounding it and a beautiful bench here to take in the view. But let's go over here and look at this climber. Isn't that something? This is Flamenco Rosita. I mean, she is just trying to hold back, and it does have proliferation on one, which I find very interesting and unique. But look how pretty, that pop of color. I'm not detecting a scent on that one, but wow, loving it, loving it. All right, let's look over here. Nobody looks like they're blooming on the back beds yet, but look at this pretty clematis. Isn't that amazing? I love it. I don't know the names. I know you guys are going to ask me, what are the names? Oh, and something new that I did this year is I needed a place to put delphinium and hollyhock. And so I said, well, why not just throw them into the back of the raised beds here and see how they do. I can always move them later. So hopefully those will be looking pretty. Before it gets too dark, let me show you really quick how pretty it looks with the tulips. This bed was just full of tulips. you can see that, you know, the tulips that were in the front there, they have finished, but then I have the beautiful tulips, the later blooming tulips that have filled in the back. Okay, real quick, because I know I'm losing my light. Look how pretty these look. I probably need to stake them. Tess did start blooming back here and only had one bloom, and I didn't catch it in time. It looks like Ringo All-Star is getting ready to try to bloom. Let's see if there's anybody else. Oh, that's right, the standards. Desdemona has already been an early bloomer for us. I also added trees back here that I hope will put on a nice show. And oh, of course, there is a bliss down here that I want to share with you. This is cream veranda and then bliss, one of the blisses. So thank you so much for joining me for a quick walkabout so that you could see everything is starting to wake up, and I hope it makes some of you feel better that I'm not ready for the blooms at all. I've got so much work to do, but I promise you it'll look beautiful for our spring walkthrough in a couple of weeks. Thanks so much for joining me, Rosebuds. I'll see you in the next video.